As we'll see on some of the other big names. I mean, Ninja and his squad.
Yeah.
They're playing together. Ninja coming in from a different experience, let's say, as he's most used to. But you know, he's a competitor, and I think that he's going to try his best to win.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we got the drop. We got the plane. It is going from the east to the west, hanging in the southern point. But it's still going to be a decent spread unless anyone was really planning on going a long way north. But it's the hot dropping that we're looking for. It's the chaos that comes when everyone isn't 100% certain where they're going to go and what they own.
Yeah, and I mean, for there's only a little bit of practice happening between these teams beforehand, only a couple of scrims. So now it's going to be who's going to land where, and there's not any designated loot spots. So there will be early game friction, trying to grab vehicles, trying to play that pro-style game. And for those guys who are playing with pros, they're going to have to try and fall in line very quickly. And it looks like 4AM is going to grab their first vehicle, and Ghost, Shroud, and Dr. Disrespect are headed to Pachinki.
Now, I don't know if they opened up a car yard over at Lipovka, but there was a UAZ and 2 Dacias all on the same road as Texas. They're looking for a little bit of fun, and we are starting to dodge them. Pino has already got the first knock of the game. And he's going to come back for the finish? Nope, already Esser is on the way out.
Exception. Oh, unfortunately, that's the first car kill coming in.
He did come back for it.
Yeah, that's that. So Refund grabbing the first kill of the game.
Well, that was a great experience. It's a good thing there's another 3 rounds today.
Sit back and relax.
Yeah, our circle is going to push us west, so a lot of teams dropped on the east and the south side as, yeah, trees. There's a pistol, and he's actually going to finish him straight off.
I guess he wasn't expecting him to have a gun.
Just hoping he could hide behind the tree, and that was all. So you're already seeing a couple of teams. Alpha and Charlie are making their way very far towards the north. As the panel was saying, everyone's kind of labeled out, going Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, all the way down to Tango. So there's going to be the easiest way to follow the markers on the screen and see which teams. For those of you who want to watch like by the big 3, Bravo controls Shroud as well as the Doc, and it's Sierra where Ninja is in.
Another kill coming on. Lion K grabbing that UMP and dealing with Rick Maybe there. Grabbed him. That's that.
Yeah, it's more kills as we're used to seeing, but this is, I thought it was going to be more chaotic at the beginning. A couple of car runovers, okay, we can accept this. But everyone's been pretty well spaced out across the map. Alpha and Charlie are pretty close to each other. You've got maybe just this little bit more of a cluster that's coming in inside of Milter itself.
So it looks like with this western circle, there's going to be a lot of traveling happening. Most teams opting for an early drop, all on the eastern side of the map. So it's now going to be a matter of trying to get that rotation going. All the things that are present, since we are playing in those competitive settings, are going to be here. Ooh.
4AM, you've already lost one. Dingception's waiting for him. 4AM will get back in the cars and go back down the hill. This is almost the point I want to see, like Godv run himself over with the car. That hill is very, very hard to move down depending on the angles you're taking. Is Esser actually chasing? He's got no guns. He's got a jacket.
Yeah, that's it.
Cosmetics shall save him.
So for Esther, he's going to have to just find somewhere else to go as Godv tries to navigate the mountainside with a Dacia. Doing his best mountain goat impression.
It's just the rock faces. You fall off the side of that, you clip the top of the car, and then explosions shall follow.
Well, you always try your best. Like, I can turn this around, I can get it, and then you just slowly reverse down the hill.
If I get out of the car, I'm going to get slapped across the top of the head. So this is obviously not the plan you want to go for.
Yeah, no doubt. Looks like for 4AM, they're still, I think, a little bit tentative here. Everybody is just trying to grab on. Like, yes, Naya is completely taken over by one team. Pachinki with Dr. Disrespect and his crowd all by themselves as well. But the first rotation going center, I think we're going to see some differing play styles here. I imagine we're going to want to see some flashy plays, but these teams want to win. There is a lot of money at stake here for charity. And maybe some conservative play coming out here early.
It's almost sad to see it, but later on, hopefully the bigger bullets. It was the Viva La Dirt League guys that we were talking to yesterday. It's like, well, you know what the best thing you can do? If you feel like you're going to be the dead weight in the team, grab the biggest bullet in the game. It's called a car.
Yeah.
It can wipe out teams. You may get wiped out yourself, but maybe give it a shot if you think you can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Or make him the driver.
Make it the oh no! See that does not work. They'll pull you into a really bad position. As looks like Mr. Yuppie finding the OMG guys at Zhao Hai as well as Linda.
The first time I think I've seen CGW engage. Oh no, they are running away. I was gonna say.
Yeah, hang on.
You're gonna turn and run.
This is too early. Too early.
I was gonna say CGW not not known for their early game fighting or their late game fighting or their mid game fighting.
I don't think he also knows where the rest of OMG is. OMG have pretty much taken over Milta and pushed CGW to the eastern side of Milta. They don't have that breathing room, but maybe they do have the line of fire, but they won't have it. Hello to the Pochinki is their town, literally.
Just looting. Just
no
straight
one
looting,
is stopping them. And the Doc has already managed to find himself an M24. Because, yeah, hand that over to Shroud.
There they are. The Doctor, very intensely looking. Only one hand on the controls. That's all he needs.
I wonder if he's already set up his auto run to his mouse.
Yeah.
Seems like this is the skill of a high-class streamer, the ability to actually guzzle a beverage and still be able to run in the right direction and kill somebody.
You know, I don't know. I've been looking around. I was hoping to find one of those vests in my size, but I think that's as big as they come. That's we were looking at him from the stage, and he's towering over everybody. He is a very large individual.
Yeah, I think it helps though when you've got the different sizes. like Shroud is a bit of a smaller guy.
Personality to match as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's huge. Oh, looks like we've already got the movement. As Igloo. But that's obviously what I is going to be. Oh, that's not where you wanted to go, but maybe.
No.
Oh, it's going to be Igloo getting the first knock and the put down, so one of the Na'Vi players being eliminated.
That's going to be a big loss for their team. I mean, that's a little bit of a tumble with the motorcycle, maybe unintentional, but regardless.
Got to get used to first person again, right? Because this is all in first person.
Yes. I mean, it's they're kind of home territory for them. I mean, it's not something
it should be.
They should be pretty used to it at this
Just
stage.
like the last 2 days is a little bit off beat.
Well, you know, that is a factor if you think about it. When you spend some time playing one game mode, even 5 or 6 games playing a different way can put you off a little bit. So for those teams that were used to third person or used to first person and having to make the switch now, we'll see if that success we've seen through the previous stage of the tournament continues.
Everyone should be getting on the move pretty soon. The circle is coming in. It takes some time. It's 4 minutes until the circle will finally constrict and lock off the East Coast. It looks like Delta. They found their own little bit of a moment. Not where Golf wanted to be locked into. It's a bit of an open house. Exposed from behind as everyone could be bailing out of Pochinki.
There's kind of a situation where with Refund and Chiefs facing off against each other across the way, there's kind of a war of attrition going to happen where it looks like now we will see teams starting to move in on the eastern side. Some teams opting to wait a little bit longer, but for Bravo, Doctor, and everybody else, just going to hang out right where they want to in Pochinki. I don't think they want to move too early.
Funky M actually got knocked down. He was trying to get into a car and got...
That's what happens, dude. Can't be trying that.
Yeah, actually killed off too. Muselk. You can highlight that one and put it out to his 6 million subscribers on YouTube later on. Savage is making their small run.
Here we go. Here's Ninja and Josh.
Here comes the push in towards the house. Myth are the ones who are in the full defense as they've gone for a 2-2 split around the house. And Myth, how do they get back up again? Cute Boy's already knocked. There's a second one falling down. It's just Ginny who's inside the house. He's the last man left alive standing. He'll come in for a knock, but he won't get it. It is a wipe as they push through. As the Sierra squad take out the first team of the round.
Not picking up any frags there is Ninja, but Team Gates and this whole squad played very well. I like the push. Myth retreated immediately into the interior of the yellow cabin and got overwhelmed very fast. And here it is, what we've been waiting for, Shroud with the Car 98.
I'm looking for that Shroud skin. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I guess not.
Needs to enable. But they've got the lines as the shots fly out from Igloo, the running pass, LaFold over the hill and behind the rock and into Defilade. There's some slow comers in from the side. Oh, Ninja.
So now it looks like they're going to get some pressure coming back onto them. Dr. Disrespect also has that sniper at the ready, the M24, for those crisp headshots. Anuktiv and his squad got themselves a nice compound in Gatka, actually full control of Gatka.
He's looking for the shot line onto Grizzly, but he won't find it. Grizzly's in a pretty nice Defilade.
Here's someone you should be familiar with, Moondie. Lost aiming, Honey Badger Nation, still in transition. But for now, it really looks like Shroud and Bravo are looking for the shots in long distance.
That's like
exterior position here for them.
It is kind of, it's superior for now. I'm wondering like if they want to try and deal with this quickly and then push on, because they will be caught on the edge of the circle. They only just managed to get out of Pochinki, and they'll know the Eastern teams will be encroaching on them pretty shortly.
Here we go. Oh, a little bit short there for Shroud.
Tried a little longer. Now he sees the head. Long shot. A little bit off target.
He wants it.
Now he's got two options, even going to go for the bike.
So the one thing I'm noticing here is there's another team slowly encroaching on their western side. They can hear these shots. These guys have taken an open position, and they're going to have to be wary of teams rotating around behind them. There are still teams trying to make it in from the blue. And looks like Ghost is, while supporting Doc and Shroud, are just kind of playing security. You can see McCoy out in the flank. Balak's in the car. Looks like he's going to wrangle his team here and try and get them off this position.
Yeah, time to leave. They're already on top of the hillside as, well, the Gates boys going after OMG. Linda trying to do the full run, but that's the buggy. Very exposed. And the Sierra squad really chalking up some more. This will be their 4th kill of the game.
So for those of you watching at home, if you're Ninja, Shroud, Doc fans, you're going to be looking at Bravo and Sierra, where Josh and Ninja are playing. Bravo is Dr. Disrespect and Shroud, so those are the S and Bs on your screen there. But looks like we are going to get a shift now coming. Now there's a lot of water in place still, but we are going to be moving centered around that river area, and it looks like that southern portion of the play zone is going to be where a lot of teams want to move to. Don't want to have to cross that river more than once. So Shroud and company are on the bottom edge, but now they're going to have a lot of map pressure coming their way. Yeah,
it's actually, how do you even cross over towards the northern side when still majority of the circle, about probably 70% of it, is still on the south side of the river? Find some nice areas. Liquid are already finding their better spot. Moving up with Wacky Jackie, just a little bit further out of Rozhok and closer towards the ruins. That may actually be the best position right now in the circle if you could take the high ground position in ruins.
Interesting to see the black helicopter parked on top of Mercedes-Benz Arena. I believe Dr. Disrespect has a permit for it, but security was confused when they saw it.
Well, that's right. He was part of the stunt crew that came in on the first day. Didn't realize that was Zoc in the harness. Wick going to get knocked down by Chiefs. This looks like a little bit of a trade-off. 3 squads being crossed. Oh, that's just
the VSS.
Silent yet deadly. Doc trying to do his own little bit of a push-up. Shroud's coming as well. McCoy with the flank. And you've got Balak, who's knocked down right on top of the Chiefs. So Delta's going to be in trouble. Muselk around the corner is already knocked too. So it's 2 players up and running. Najari knocked down. Critical with the last one. Doc's being knocked. Shroud's coming to help him, and he'll be there in time.
Wow.
McCoy claiming 2 of them, but they will keep Bravo's hopes alive.
Shroud, clutch play there, helping out his down teammates. McCoy there to support. Meanwhile, Ninja, Josh, and the rest of Sierra have found themselves a nice compound to hold on to right at the center of the play zone.
Yeah, this is a beautiful spot as long as you can keep yourself hidden from up on top of the hill. And yeah, there's the Liquid and Jackie team.
On the J squad.
Now they're being hunted by OMG, however, so November is coming in. It's just like, okay, slow, sure, look around the corners, and then get a little bit of information, and they can hear the car moving around. A Beatster, I think, is just doing.
Jackie.
Oh, he's got the line. He's got the line.
No shots coming yet. Maybe waiting for some teammates to come and support. Can't start this fight just yet. You can see
they're actually split.
Yeah, they are kind of spread around, but you also have Mythrain and his squad a little bit further away.
Grenade's going to come in from Lion K. He's looking for that hit. But we go back over towards Savage, who have taken the hill, but Lion K, Grenade will be a little bit too short. And you're seeing the Liquid stack turn their eyes around. Zhao Hai looking for the line. Ibiza moves far enough to the right that he'll avoid that one. Same for Jackie. They're just dodging grenades at the moment.
Oh, taking a little bit too much time up on the top of the mountain. He's got good line of sight. That's Ninja squad he's shooting at.
That's heavy cresting. It's kind of like the biggest downside about being up on this mountain. The upside is it's in the middle of the circle.
I want to go for light cresting at that stage.
Light cresting?
Maybe medium cresting at most.
Now I know how you have your steak as well. Oh, Liquid stack trying to hold the line. As it looks like Gates Mosey actually being knocked down here. Savage, they've found a bit of a line. In fact, they even ended him. So Ninja squad losing 1.
This hilltop is not going to do them any favors to try and keep that battle going. Looks like Sierra's going to want to back this off. Try and get away, but for now, this map control or this area control that Savage has going is doing them a lot of favors. able to keep control on pretty much everyone around them. But again, if you're up on top of this hill, you have a lot of eyes looking at you.
Yeah.
So you have to be mindful of people coming to flank. So 4 total kills so far. Shroud responsible for 2.
Yeah, I think the only thing to be worried about is that southwestern flank. That's gonna be the roughest part. That's Papa squad that's actually moving down there. But they don't look like they have any intention of taking the high ground because they'll wait for the circle to do this now. Movement. Okay, we're locking them out, and Savage actually ends up really in the middle of it. We'll keep a little bit of river in, but the north side is now no-go zone. This
is where it's going to get hard for Bravo. They're going to have to come in. So for Shroud and company, they're going to have to come right on the southern edge of the play zone. There's a lot of teams in that area, but for Sierra, Ninja, and company, they have a nice spot. They want to hold on to that. They've already lost 1 player, but it is all about the control of Oscar up on top of the mountain.
And the run is coming in from Kilo. A straight run past Sierra. They will be able to reach the foot of the mountain, but you remember who was up there, and they'll be ready to open up as the Oscar squad. And this looks like a horrendous position for the boys in yellow to come close on. Already 1 knockdown because he's hit his teammate with a car.
Oh, that nade.
So Colorist got knocked down. The grenade will just fly a little bit too far. But they're trying to bail out into a small corner, but the nades are just raining down from Savage.
Maybe try it again here. Willie Rex looking for another one. He's heard some more shots. He just wants to throw it down this hill, but the grenade just kind of rolls out.
Bounce. Oh! Perfect hit! Blows up the car and takes Colorist with it.
Really nice grenade there. The hillside is very difficult to time those grenades on. Very masterful throw.
Go and get this guy a Major League contract.
Here we go. Oh, this is
It's a liquid stack. In a little bit of trouble is Bravo. As you said, they had to push up nice and fast.
3 teams here.
Has already gone down. And you're right, it's H and J inside there. They're all purpled up. McCoy trying to beat that front runner, taking some damage, but Wacky Jacket's going to get knocked too. The rest of Bravo now pushing in hard. It's only Mooneye who is still running out. And he's got some friends in the building just a little bit down southwest of your camera. There you see Ibiza. He's sitting up in the corner, and this is just full defense, building clearance time for Bravo.
Ibiza is now in a situation where he has to clutch this or try and get away. Wacky's down. The nade doesn't work out for the Doc.
That's is he actually sitting right on top of it? Yeah,
no!
He is. He walked
McCoy.
and jumped back onto it. Someone co-res the Doc. That's his 2nd down of the game.
The smoke's out. Smoke's out. Shroud using the support now. Wacky Jackie down, trying to feed information.
Ibiza's leaving.
Yeah, he's got to go. He's the last man standing. He's got to play for placement.
Wacky Jackie has been left for dead. Shroud looking for the hit. Can he do it through the trees? Nah, just firing off a shot. But do they still know that Mooneye is staying in the tree, is staying in that small little corner? He's hiding, looking for the right moment. Shroud will do the execution inside the bathroom. He's checking the corners. He's worried, and now he looks, comes in close to Shroud. He ducks under the bullets of Moondye.
A little bit of a potato there. Unfortunately for Moondye, he had that advantage, but Shroud came through and dealt with him very quickly. Now Wacky Jackie was executed by Shroud as well.
Pizza. That's pretty open.
He's in trouble.
The car smoking too. Looks like Xeon's going to hold his fire for the moment. Oh, poor Rowan. People in the dirt league's having some problems.
Yeah. Well, Ibiza's a good player, and he did stop and drop him very quickly. But now Ibiza has to be very mindful of how many players are with him, and that's unfortunate. That's Ibiza and his squad going down very early. That was the or at least our favorite from a skill perspective, going out very early in this game.
This is like Meals on Wheels for Savage at the foot of the hill. Like, they're just rolling in team after team, injured, hurting, and Savage is just finding the perfect lines to just get the shots from the hillside. But you still have the remnants of the gold stack down to the southwest. Everyone has managed to get inside this circle. The black stack and 4 AM are up on the north, but again, the circle, it's going to pretty well center with Savage in the middle of it.
It's going to force Ghost and Shroud and his squad onto Ninja and Josh OG. They're going to have to run right at them and try and displace them.
It's the fight everyone was waiting for. It will actually be the Ninja stack. You have the better position up on the hill as Balak gets knocked. And Josh OG and Ninja, they're the ones looking down. Balak, is there any kind of friends to come and help him out?
No, he's toast. There's nothing they can do, so that's an early loss for them. The smokes are coming out. They're trying their best. He's going for the res. That's very brave.
He got there in time.
I don't know if he's at the
behind the tree.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Oh, the nade! All right.
Now it's up to Shroud to try and deal with this. Dr. Disrespect also very damaged. The res coming out once again. Ninja and Josh on the flanks. Mortify. Oh, there's another down.
Josh is doing some work. Dr. Disrespect downed. Shroud's now running back for him. He's already managed to get the pick up onto McCoy. Ninja's going back for a beverage. He's going to let his minions do the work.
Shroud is trying to keep this together, but I think they don't have the utility to keep Doc alive.
There's the hit. Josh, he flanked around the side. He'll end Doc's run. The Shroud, he needs to fight hard. He knows that Josh has just got them absolutely zeroed. There's so much cover for Josh to work with.
This is a problem. Ninja's holding the rear defense. Mortify going at them. They need a down here. They need to take Mortify or Josh OG down. The pressure's just too much.
Is there a bailout option? That's almost, yeah, the smokes are there. Shroud's running back. McCoy will have to go with him and just see if they can push further around to the north. Hilariously enough, it's their best option, but there's still a floating player.
They have to leave. So it looks like Shroud is going to back this off. They know that they just don't have the manpower to deal with this. And it looks like Mortify and is going to have to back this off as well. So they're really playing well. Is Ninja squad. They're unholding this yellow cabin.
It's the one last play from goal for Shroud. He ducks under it, realizes, wait, there's someone else around there, misses again. It looked good. There's the shot in from the side. It's McCoy going to work.
He's forced him around the tree. He forced him around the tree. That means Nemesis has no cover. Shroud looking, trying to finish him off.
Baiting with a jump. There's the shot. That one will connect for Shroud. Knocking down the Florida. Barely staying alive. But at least that deals with a thorn on the side of the back of Bravo, but it's still a fantastic position for Sierra. The north run is coming in over the bridge, back into safety, but there's already two very established teams ready to knock them down. Is Golf doing a lot of the work, as well as Igloo.
Smoke's coming out, trying to support.
Oh! That fence had more concrete on it once again. The Black Stack has managed to actually reach the crates, but that is not inside the circle, but it's the only safe place for them to come to.
Lots of action here happening now. There's just too many players alive for too little real estate.
The bullets are hitting. They backed off. Savage isn't though. They're gonna start running out of ammo. They haven't come down from that mountainside in a long time as Lion K say goodbye to McCoy. Shroud now the last sole survivor for Bravo.
No!
And well, goodbye Bravo. Eliminated in 15th position.
You know what? That was a good run for them. They found themselves in a lot of team fights. Shroud has kind of shown here that he can swing with these pro players. They went toe-to-toe with one of the most skilled squads and did come out on top, albeit with a little bit of help, but that was a good showing for the first game.
Trying to get that SLR just to rip through. Missing the targets as the reposition comes in once more. The circle's almost finished the movement, and it's just this Georgia Paul crates push out that just can't happen. They can't get through the AHQ lineup. You've still got Sierra now actually adding fire onto the hillside, which is no longer just occupied by Savage. Gold was forced up by the circle. So they're up there too, and in fact they're shooting down into the crates to get their own kill onto Eureka.
The team that was the champions of the third-person perspective tournament through the first couple of days here in Berlin. Looking like they have a decent start to this mid-game where they have 4 alive. They've got a high ground position, and they are picking up kills now. Looks like they have only one team to get through who has been hiding, well, not hiding, but controlling this top mountain position. That's Savage and Team 15.
And if Gold can actually get in and take out Savage, then they are in the greatest position. No one else can get up to them without them knowing about it. But what do you do if you're CGX? You've actually got Larson down. He's on the side. He actually got a knock and the kill into Sheehan Blue. And Ryu could not react in time. So Larson, how many times have we actually seen him in a position like this?
This is going to be difficult for Ninja and his squad. They're going to have to try and move in now into the zone. Savage has them completely zoned out from the top of that hill. So it's going to be a little bit of a bonus if Gold can press onto the back of Savage to distract them. But it's going to be a bit of a run. A lot of players outside the zone, and another choke being held actually by Team 17 of Avangar has got their compound held very well. So this mountain is a big, big factor.
Orient, they're going for the watchtower. It's going to be barely in, but at least it's in with some cover. There are 2 cars to make the run. Refund were nearby, but actually they've got a line of sight too. The car's about to explode. Kenny's got to get himself inside and away from that burning vehicle, but finally Savage, they are being pushed. And maybe the King of the Hills can be toppled.
Fishing with some grenades. That one looks okay. Oh, rolls down a little further. Might have done some damage, but now Gold knows there's another team there. Savage having to deal with it.
Yeah, they are. There's your hit. Wilrex knocked for the moment. The Chargers coming forward.
Looks like the opportunity has been seized by Ninja and his squad. They've moved into the play zone. Only one player looking at them now.
Eska, he's going to find Ruby right in the corner, able to do so. There's just Ragnar.
Whoa.
3 players down, and they're going to get finished off pretty quickly.
Look at Eska go. He's feeling it.
This feels more comfortable. It's like, where's the last?
He knows he's there somewhere. He's a little bit further away, still trying to shoot at Ninja, but he's now left a wide open for his team to get flanked, and that's given a good path for Ninja, Josh OG, and Mortify to get into the zone.
Yeah, they're inside the trees. So Gold are now kings of the hill. Sure, let's just drop another 2 loot drops smack bang in the middle of the field. That's some fresh loot, level 3s.
Nice setup here from Josh, Ninja, and Mortify. They've got the vehicle set up. Now they can't destroy them just yet. They might need them to move a little bit further across the hill, but that will be Savage and CGX eliminated one at a time, both by Eska and Evermore.
Toxic, nice line around the side of the tree lines. They weren't really ready for this one. There's too many angles to try and defend for Golf. Pinned in the rocks. And that's going to be Knights doing it. So Pino.
He can't even move. Texas is going to follow up likely with a grenade here if he's got one. But they've got Golf hemmed in.
There it is from Texas. That should do the last bit of damage. Actually, it's on the other side of the rock. So Pino's going to be okay. Again, the circle centers. Texas. And every team bar Savage has to move. I say Savage as one player.
Yeah, the one guy left standing. So now this is going to be a situation where I believe Gold has the, Papa has the advantage. They have the high ground still. Avangar looking to try and contest. Meanwhile, Larson taking down Ben.
Yeah, that's the end of the dead weight.
Viva La Dirt League and
Viva La Dirt League is now gone from Fox. But the last 2 Knights players are still up and kicking. But the movement from Gold, they still hold the hillside. And finally, Sierra is going to be moving in from the south. But how hard do they push this? They kind of have to go for the foot of the mountain, but this will bring them in range of the hillside and of Papa Squad.
So for Ninja, they're now starting to get active with Gold. This is the team that they've been looking at, knowing they're on top of that hill. Nothing landing just yet. Ninja just trying to put pressure onto this team, who has the great high ground position.
That couldn't connect, however. At 4 a.m., they're the ones in a little bit of trouble, and so is Avangar making their run through. They'll leave Mumino to die. Eska with the suppressed mini.
Doing his best.
Oh, he's got even more. Everyone's just going for the long runs.
They're picking up a ton of kills here. 11 already for Eska. Or for this team, rather. 6 for Eska.
Yeah, we can go for Papa. It doesn't sound right to say, hey, Papa's doing well.
Yeah, I keep saying Gold.
Oh, Mortify. That shot from Evermore.
They're being forced into each other. It looks like Eska is going to have to try and come support. They know that they're being pressured by 2 sides, but they've done so well at clearing out that other side of the mountain that they can now focus on Ninja and his squad.
That moment, Evermore thought he had a grenade, and all he had was a Molotov. They'll still do some good work. It's got some good spread.
Ninja's going to want to try his best to build a ramp. Oh, wait. So as far as Ninja's concerned, he's going to have to try and get up there and use some aim here.
He'll chase him down. I believe in the power. Evermore has to start his heal as Ninja is doing that approach. Sees Evermore's scout, needs the headshot. Hasn't claimed it just yet. Ninja ducking for cover. Evermore does get clipped from the back line of Sierra squad. And again, having just to met up and rely on the rest of his team, but it's the upside. But the Savage squad sitting on the hill for Papa. They've just been in such a great position. Ninja will be mopped up.
Well,
and he has killed off Josh OG. He's still alive, but he's the last one on his feet. Mortify will tick out. The circle will probably kill him in the end of this.
Josh OG now having to try and play either a clutch or hide here. Looks like it might be a bit of a hiding situation.
He's at least in, but you can see Papa moving forward. They're going to try and finish him off. So, yeah, you can prone, but this is in third person. He cannot see Papa coming, and they may just... this is the rappel off the rocks and find him.
Now's the time.
Unless they're coming down for loot. Look
Flying
at the corner.
oh, no.
Yeah. I think the best thing that happened right there was the fact that Evermore shot his teammate in the back. That was the most amount of damage that Josh was able to achieve with his life.
The Ducks die together in this case.
So the 2 big teams knocked out, but the remaining Knights players still doing well. They've got 8 kills to their names, 6 teams left kicking on the map. A lot of it, though, is just a couple of just ones.
This is really looking like Papa's game. They've got a great position here. They've got a bunch of solo players to clean up. Only the Knights remaining with 2 on their team.
Yeah, I thought Team Liquid was on. That was not on Papa.
Gold is 4 strong.
There goes another one. So Finally, the last part of a Vanguard's knocked out, but Knight's on their run too. Eska has the line. He's watching those loot crates.
This feels like the rise of Eska through this tournament so far. This is insane.
It's just his game. That's what it really is. Wait, does he see? He doesn't see. That last remaining player from Savage, who is now inside of smoke. I think Sim has worked out that something is not quite right here.
I didn't put that there.
Nah, this isn't where I parked my cars.
Well, just chill in the smoke for a little while, I guess. It's,
just wait it out.
Hopefully he's got a couple of those grenades handy. Sims is just going to chill here. He's probably just communicating with his team, knowing that there's someone here next to him.
Looks like K3 is finally coming under fire. But the funny thing is that it's the remnants of two teams who are shooting at each other. It's Igloo.
Gold has full map control. Look at they're completely spread on top of the mountain. They have everyone zoned. Even Evermore is getting into it. He's playing that middle position. Savage is, exploding.
Yep. Finally. You knew it was eventually going to come, but they need some kind of knocks. Some of these floaters need to be able to get some kind of knock onto Papa, or else this belongs to them. God V is stranded.
This is insane.
And now it's actually just God V. It's a total wipe. It's 19 kills in total for Team Papa. They sat on the hill. They continuously picked off absolutely everybody, and they're only looking for God V. The final one.
Pan him.
Simpson's so close. He's got no helmet. Yeah, where are the pans?
Pan him.
Where's the style? He can't actually see him. Simpson thought he's checked this side, but he's found nothing.
Well, there's God V listening to footsteps prone in the grass per usual.
Patience is a virtue. The God V is going to be really tested on.
Prone V, get up and do something. Now's the time.
Simpson's so close. He can get the knock and the kill at least. Guarantee yourself 15 points.
1v4, let's do this thing.
Or maybe you get the big man. Maybe you get Eska. And that's enough. Like, I can write home to my mother. I killed Eska in Berlin. It was glorious. It was beautiful. But there's no way he can clutch this.
Well, at least he's trying. He's trying his best.
Like, if I saw a suppressor on the end of that M4, maybe it'd be like, okay, there's... So, like, look, they've actually moved. Papa has moved all the way to the southern part of the circle looking for him because they're 100% certain they checked the north.
I mean, if you're God V, you don't know how many people are alive. Like, that's the issue, is that he's not aware how many teams are left.
So he's here somewhere in the rocks.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, he has to have an idea considering the kill feed, but for now it's just a matter of time. God V playing a case of hide and seek. He's got nothing to really work with.
Let's start spraying at trees.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can make him pop his head up.
They're in all talk, just yelling for him. Come out wherever you are.
God V's. All right, now he's finally opening up.
I'm here.
Position is revealed.
Hey.
The blue trace is flying. God V will die. Papa claiming 20 kills in total for our first round of Charity Day.
That was a very nice game. Gold played it very well, and at this stage they are used to those high fives.